and some music. Let's go with this one. No, I did this one, which was fun last time. And what else?
Do you want me to do a fancy intro for you?
Fancy intro? What do you mean? I don't hear anything. That's weird. Is it volume? Oh, okay, yeah, it was volume thing. Okay. So, last time, what we had was a rather long story. So you've reached the winery and found a few people beckon you to the woods to have a talk with them. They were the Martikovs, the owners of the winery, and they said that the vineyard had been overrun by creatures from the forest. And this isn't the first time that they've had incursions like that. Usually they've been able to hold them off, but not this time. You suggest that you would be helping them rid themselves of the threat, and as you approached, Ozzy sent out Invincible to scope out the area, try to get any of them to follow him. And as he did, he revealed quite a horde of these blights scouring the area. You decided to take a long rest before, because you were pretty tired from the day's events, and so the following morning you just went straight ahead and escaped barely to reach the entrance of the winery and barricade yourselves in. After that, you found some druids and other blights inside that you fought. You found wine. You found poisoned wine that you were able to clear, and you found one specific druid who had a magical staff, and you took that from him after killing him, of course. And then, more or less, that's where we left off.
So, Liam, you've had a chance to kind of identify the staff. Can you tell us anything?
I can tell you that it is not right. The
It's
staff,
like it's a left-handed staff.
It's lefty.
the staff
Oh, I'm lefty. That works.
consumes the life force of its wield.
That's pretty cool.
That's not good.
What does it do when it consumes your life force?
I assume it. I don't know.
Well, I mean, we gotta at least test this thing out.
If we are to, I feel that we shouldn't linger with it too much.
I mean, worst case scenario, it consumes Amnon's life force.
Yeah,
What could possibly go wrong?
Exactly, I'm disposable, aren't I?
No. None of us are disposable.
I think he just meant he was trash.
I mean, all I do is sit around spamming Eldritch Blasts. I could use a little excitement in my life.
You actually were quite instrumental, like over the clearing of this place. To be honest,
You know, funny thing, I don't even remember it. It all happened
Yeah,
so
he just
fast.
skills in his sleep.
Yeah.
He was probably taken by some dreams about some pies.
Maybe.
this is a strange land. It does strange things to people and their memories. So,
But we're basically trapped in here by a bunch of those things that this staff controls, right?
What?
Isn't that what's up? Aren't we trapped in here? I may be confused.
outside of this place, it's completely surrounded by these those thorny thingies.
And the druid with the staff was controlling the thorny thingies? Or
That was
was
my
it
assumption.
was it different things that he controlled?
Well, he had other things too, but I'm assuming he controls the needle thingies. Liam, do you think that we can use the staff to like control the thorny thingies and make them like leave, or make them follow us and work for us?
It's likely, but I wouldn't call it safe.
And we get them to rebuild that shrine in Kresk?
I doubt it.
We may have a hard time bringing our friends into town with us.
Well, what do you guys suggest we do? Do you want to just go outside and see if we can wave the staff or make them go away?
Do you think someone has to be a bit familiar with the staff before like they're able to use it effectively?
Yep, requires attunement.
So that's what, an hour?
30 minutes, I believe.
It's an hour.
Okay.
I mean, I could take one for the team. I don't mind getting my life essence drained a little bit.
Okay.
All right.
Can I do
That's
this
the way
while?
you feel.
Can we take? Can I like attune myself to it while we take a rest?
Yes. Yeah. So you just went into that bedroom to actually have a rest. So, if you want to attune to it while you're having your short rest, we can do that.
Okay.
Okay.
Can I be Azzy's little spoon?
I have to
we're-
ask him.
I assume we're resting on the bed.
Bring it in, buddy. Bring it in.
I'd say Tahan was probably jumping on the bed, but that's beside the point.
I'm still bouncing from all that excitement.
Okay. So you are going to, let me change the permissions. Durek is now. You should have it in your items. I'll do it with the. And where is Gilda's staff? Image show to Durek. That's what it
Oh,
looks like.
Looks really cool.
You can click on the text to see the exact details of it. It should have 5 charges. It only has, at this time, it has 0 because they were all used in the fight with the druid that had it. So yeah.
I didn't think the druid did anything in the fight. Didn't he just die?
Yeah, but just as you were entering, he had summoned those blights that you are fighting, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah. So you take that staff and concentrate on it as you take your short rest, and as you do, you squeeze it and you can see like blood-like sap, or maybe sap that is actual blood dripping down the length of the staff. It stains your hands, and you look at your hand at some point and you see some prickles. It's almost like the staff has thorns in it that you kind of sense, but it might be like the sap itself is causing a sort of anesthesia, local anesthesia on your hand, so you didn't even feel it. But when you look at your hand, you see those small holes, and as you keep concentrating on it, you can start feeling small tendrils of vine-like black spongy wood start to enter into your bloodstream, and you can start seeing it just shifting and moving beneath your skin as it enters along your arm going up your arm.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Spider pig, spider pig.
I don't like this. Am I seeing this happening? Or is this all in his head?
It seems to be happening, yeah. It's subtle, so it's not like you see him bulging with vines everywhere. But he's the one kind of noticing the movements and looking at his hands and all that. All you see is him holding it and concentrating on it. But if you want, you can do a perception check to see if you notice anything weird happening while he's doing that.
I don't notice a goddamn thing.
Yeah, you don't.
Wait, why did it roll twice?
Because you have it set to always roll. Oh, do you have two windows open by any chance?
No.
Then I don't know.
'Cause the
So
other
do I
one
notice
was-
anything with a 19?
Oh no, the first one it was 6 days
that
ago.
was yesterday.
6
Or
days
last week.
ago. Yeah, yeah. So it's only rolled once. Cool. Yeah, so you don't notice anything, and so the short rest finishes. Liam, you actually never used your feat to recover spell slots during a rest. I don't know if you want to do that.
Right. Yeah.
Because you used 2 fireballs last week. Yeah.
Does he have the opportunity to do that now? Since we're taking a rest?
Do what?
To recover his spell slots?
Liam can do that since level 1. He just never used it. It's a wizard.
I
thing.
have used it. It's just I
Okay,
haven't
maybe
really
not
pointed
never
it out.
mentioned it. Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Cool.
So shall we go outside and see what we can do? You ready, Emma?
Yeah, I'm ready. I think I'm attuned to this thing now. The one thing I'm not 100% clear on is it says that other like evil plant things. I don't think they'll think I'm hostile, but I'm not sure about you guys. So maybe it's best if I go out first and see if I can like control them, lest you guys get attacked.
I mean, if it doesn't work, we just hide under your cloak.
That's, I suppose, yes, we could do that.
Do you have a spell of cloak enlargement?
Unfortunately, I don't know that one yet.
Well, look in your spam box.
Oh my god. Okay, so yeah, short rest finished. What do you guys want to do?
Well, I guess so. The people are surrounding this entire building, right? Not just this room.
This room is upstairs.
Yeah, the room is
Oh, we
upstairs.
would have to go downstairs.
Oh, you probably don't see anything because of the.
Yeah, I can't see anything at all. Can I like
right.
explore real quick just to get the map kind of cleared up? Because I have no idea where we.
Let me see. Is there anything? Yeah, there's things you haven't seen. And I can't move you around. Yeah, move around and explore if you want.
Okay.
Liam, you can do the same thing. Oh, Teanu, you were not in the room, by the way.
Yeah, I was I went back to the printing press room.
Yeah. So you guys are upstairs right now. That's where the thing is, the bedroom.
Did we come up this circular staircase?
Yes. You've come from
This one here or this one in here?
You can go in both directions if you want.
Okay.
Like you've explored pretty much everything.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Well, I'll follow Azzy to get to the door outside.
Once you're done, let me know so I can move you to the lower levels so you can explore it as well.
We're done.
You guys are done?
Mhm.
Okay.
Yep.
Moving you guys and Liam. I actually put Amnon outside. That was a terrace. And here are the vats.
These are the poison ones?
They got cleared by the work from our cleric who had purified food and drink prepared.
Nice.
You guys came from this door, and then you barricaded this one right here.
Okay.
I want to be downstairs with them. Like, I'm not gonna.
Why? You already have explored, right?
No, I know, but before he goes outside,
Am I gonna go at the door, like the same door we came in, or a different one?
well, this door right here leads to the outside as
Oh,
well.
okay. Okay. All right.
The only part that wasn't explored was this little closet here, basically. And then down, it's going to be this place that you can explore. There's not much to it either, but that's pretty much it. Yeah.
Okay. Oh man, you guys are busy. Killed so many dudes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. All right.
Okay, you can move back.
Okay.
Thank you.
Back upstairs, and I think Liam.
Yep, done.
almost done.
What are all these
And back
crows?
upstairs too. The crows were there and just watching the fight as it unfolded.
Okay.
Just a bunch of ravens on the rafters looking down upon you.
Okay. Are we in the lower floor? Which way?
You're in
Okay.
the top floor.
Okay. Are we all?
Why did we go back to the top floor?
Yeah, I thought we were moving down to the main floor. To
Oh,
get
okay.
this
So
place.
you guys are moving. I
Yeah,
was
sorry.
just like giving them the map, but in my mind, you were still in the bedroom, just finishing the short rest.
No. We finished the short rest.
Okay.
We want to go outside.
All right. So you go out to the bottom floor, right? Okay. I'll just move everybody to the bottom floor. Ooh, Esmeralda, forgot about her. And Iron. There. I think I got everyone. Okay.
I remember correctly. This was a door. This door right here
This looks like a door. Yeah.
Yeah.
leads to the outer terrace, right?
Yes, and it had a huge padlock on it, and you had found the key to open it.
Oh, so we can unlock it and get out of here.
Mhm.
Okay. Well, let's do that. I'll maybe go first to make sure.
Mhm.
I'll kind of lead out with the staff to show all the whatever these thingies are outside that I have the staff, and then yeah. Well, let's just play it up by ear.
And then you can just plant the staff in the ground and yell, "We shall pass!"
Yeah, I'll part the sea like Moses.
Wow, Esmeralda can talk.
Crazy.
Yeah, you can all talk. You just do /IC, like /IC, and the message. Oh my god! And the fart was all like black smoke whispers or
Nice.
wisps. Sorry, because of the staff.
Nice. The staff of farting.
The staff of farting. I love it. All right. So yeah, the door is unlocked, so you can.
Okay. Okay, I'm going.
I'm gonna be right behind. Like, I'm not gonna follow him out, but I'm gonna be ready to go out if I need to.
Alright. So as you come outside, you there's plenty of needle blights everywhere. And by the way, I don't know if you actually know what a needle blight looks like.
To be honest, I don't.
Uh,
At the end of the thingies.
let me see if I can. That's the one right here. I'm gonna do this. And there. These are needle blights, vine blights, and twig blights. So the needle blights are the the one with needles, the one on the right, like humanoid shaped Groot basically, but with needles.
Okay.
Okay. Good. So you see these things everywhere, just walking mindlessly around. As you open the door, they immediately see you and pay attention to you, and they start walking towards you. Let me see. I should probably just.
In an aggressive manner or in a non-aggressive manner?
In your case, no, not in an aggressive manner. No.
Okay, can I?
Walking towards you.
I'm gonna attempt to control them with a one-word command of stop.
Okay. Roll a d20, please. And so you have about a range of 30 feet. Okay. Do a 1d6, please.
Do a barrel roll.
Okay, now that's
Nice.
not nice. As you make your command, you feel the tendrils of like the vine that is inside of your bloodstream all the way up towards your heart pulse and just sort of suck the blood right out of your heart, dealing you 6 necrotic damage. But your command word did make its way to their ears, and they stopped.
Sweet.
Or let's say a range of 60 feet, not 30.
Okay.
Your voice, it wasn't a whisper.
Yeah, I yelled it to them.
Yeah.
Okay, so now I'm gonna say, okay, I think it's okay to come out, or at least maybe Azzy can just poke his head out and see if they react and treat him differently.
They are stopped.
Nice. Okay, guys, we're good.
Help, DM! I am stuck in the wall of a barrel.
Sorry, I dropped you inside the barrel.
I'm a little bit drunk.
That's what happens when you say do a barrel roll.
Exactly.
Oh my god.
Well, you were supposed to roll me out of this place.
So, Amnon, can you command them to leave?
I think I can. Yeah, is that what we want to do? We wanted to get these guys out of here.
Well, the issue is the vineyardy people, the family that we're helping, they have to be able to come back. And as long as these things are here, they can't really come back.
So should we get them all to leave, or should we get them to follow us as like an army?
Yeah, it's gonna be a little tricky, you know.
Form ranks.
You can.
Storm the
Just
castle.
Give me a second as I move everybody here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There you go. And you know, there's like plenty of them.
Oh, jeez. Yeah, there's a lot of them. Okay, let's see. So you said it's a range of 60 feet on my command?
Yeah. And you have. Let me see.
Oh,
you
jeez, that's not very
have
far.
to get. Yeah, you're about 300 feet away from. A little less than 300 feet, maybe 250, away from where you don't see any more blights. And I think I have a globe of darkness here that has expired, so just delete that. Yeah.
Okay, so how do we want to clear this out? It doesn't seem like I can make commands to all of them, so we're gonna encounter some of them that will maybe hostile towards you guys, but I'm not sure if they'll just treat me as an ally, or if because you guys are with me, they'll treat you as an ally. Because we could just stroll on up out of here, but that doesn't help the people who own this actual place. I don't know if we'll be able to kill everything.
Please do a Arcana check, please, Emma.
Could ask them to walk off
Okay.
a cliff or into a bonfire. Like, here,
Oh, no.
look, I'm
Oh,
here.
yeah, good. With that, let me do a little whisper to you.
And you could have asked them all to walk into a giant fireball that Liam would make.
Yeah, let's get them all to group up, and then
The
we'll just
problem
kill
is
them.
grouping them all up, though.
I could command them to group up. I may get a little hurt in the process.
What?
Just ask
Oh.
them to storm Strahd's castle.
Come on. What do you mean
Who
no
kills Strahd?
target?
It's not sending it to me.
It's not, yeah.
You can always do it in
Weird.
Discord.
Yeah, you can send me a message in Discord.
I'll send it on Discord. Good. There you go. So, what did you guys were saying while I was trying to figure this thing out?
Okay, I have a meta question.
Mm-hmm.
If I bring Invincible over, and Amnon gets on Invincible,
Mm-hmm.
and Invincible goes in a full gallop, all around in a circle around the entire vineyardy thing.
Mm-hmm.
If he shouts "follow" really slowly, would that be like one command that could potentially like?
Cover a huge area.
Well, some of them would hear the command word "foe." Some would hear "low." Some would. So it wouldn't really work. That's the first thing. The second thing is that you haven't really heard any mental communication from Invincible since you got in, and I had a third thing, but I don't remember it now.
Oh wait, I
I
haven't
send out
actually-
a mental ping to Invincible.
Dirk, did you see the Discord?
Yeah,
whisper?
yeah, I
Okay.
did. Yeah, I got it. Okay, I have another semi-meta-ish question. So
Mhm.
the command that I give, is it just limited to like my voice, or is it like linked to how far away the things are from the?
It's linked to 60 feet.
Damn it.
Yeah.
I was hoping I could just yell really loud.
Like use the precipitation or whatever it was.
Yeah,
Yeah.
thaumaturgy.
Thaumaturgy, yeah. No, I would.
Maybe we could just get them to group up and like try to attack us, and then I command them all.
Okay, thaumaturgy would work.
It would.
Yeah.
So you just need to give him a single point to all stand on.
I wasn't sure. I just rolled a d2 to decide. I flipped for it basically.
Okay. So I can use thaumaturgy to command, like, it'd be 3 times, so 3 times 60 would, I don't know if that would be 180 or like 3 times added on to the normal 60.
Yeah. So it's 3 times.
But would that get all the ones? Are there any other ones in the vineyardy
3
area
times
too?
as loud. What?
Are there also thorny thingies on where where my mouse is dancing back and in these little bushes?
Yeah. They seem to be around the whole place. Like from what you've seen as you were coming into the place, you hadn't encountered any of them on the road up to about 250 feet away from it.
Is there a way I can just get on top of the building and then just like yell?
If you want to get on top of the building, sure. Roll a athletics check.
Is there a way I can get to it from inside?
Not as far as I know.
You just have me and Nazi.
But yeah,
throw
you
him onto
could
the
you could
roof.
get out a window onto a
Some.
a small roof, and from there climb.
Okay.
In theory,
But there's like
I
no
can stand
door to
in
the
one
roof.
spot,
Hmm.
and you could tell all of them to pile up on me, and then Liam can just fireball.
He can just set you on fire.
I'll survive the fireball.
You would die so fast, man.
No, he's
Why?
a dragon.
Yeah, you think they wouldn't kill you? Like, sure, you might survive the fireball, but they would kill you before. Think they're just gonna
Oh,
pile on you and wait? Oh well, you can try.
he can do push-ups. I'm pretty sure he can lift
They're
a
not
couple
hostile.
hundred of them.
Yeah, true. Not hostile towards
Yet.
him, and he could do a
Oh.
command to say not to attack. Like,
Oh, I'm stuck in the
sure,
barrel
you can,
too
you can
somehow.
try that if you want.
I don't think that's gonna work.
Okay, I'm stuck in the barrel. Can I get help?
Oh,
You too?
sorry.
It's okay.
There you go.
I'm not sure how I got there.
Probably because I moved you guys
That's okay.
out or something. I don't know.
What happened to the idea of writing invincible?
I don't know if that would work necessarily.
All
You would make-
invincible is invincible.
Oh, that's the thing. I sent out a message to Invincible.
You haven't received the reply.
Could maybe Azzy could like ride invincible around and then group them up, and then once they're all together, then I could like, you know.
We tried that, but they move so slowly.
Oh yeah,
And
true.
then they cast some stuff to like to slow you down, some vines or something.
No, they
Okay.
have ranged attacks.
Oh right.
Yeah, they
These
throw
two
their
are-
needles.
That was what we tried to do to actually get into the house. They did not keep up with invincible.
Okay, well, I'm down to try to get onto the roof and then like try to command all of them and tell them to like get away.
Mm-hmm. So for 180 feet,
Is it 180 foot radius?
yeah, because the thaumaturgy booms the voice up to 3 times as loud.
That's everything. That's the whole place.
Well, I don't really know for sure. Like I don't know what's over on like.
No, but what I'm saying is, like, from the center of the roof, it's 160 feet out each way.
Not really.
So,
You have like
so that would literally cover the whole place.
these are like 220. These are 250, 235. But yeah, let's assume it's 250 for
Okay.
you.
All right. Let's get up on the roof somehow.
Because I just placed them randomly on the map, but you know.
Okay. Can I go to somehow like the closest to the roof, or can I just? I don't know. It doesn't seem like there's like a hatch up on the roof that I can get to, but
No.
like you said, I think I can get onto a window onto like an upper
Yeah.
floor thingy.
Yeah.
Make the climb a bit easier. I'm not very good at these things.
Yeah, do athletics check, and
Okay.
we'll see what happens. It's gonna be easier
Oh,
because of
shit.
the. It's okay. Because of the idea of trying to get through the second level first from inside the house, I lowered the DC to 5 just for fun.
Thank you.
But yeah, otherwise you were just gonna slip anyway. But yeah, you almost stumbled, but you were able to catch yourself at the last second and then climb
Need to do more
clumsily to the
pull-ups.
roof. And then you thaumaturgy, and what's your command word?
Not it'll be. Can I say like leave? Like leave now and never come back. Like Gollum says to Smeagol, or Smeagol says to Gollum, whichever.
You need to do it with the same
note,
voice.
Note, it's one command word, and second note is you've noticed that they are really stupid because they, like, as you were entering, like they were really stupid. They weren't following you. They didn't understand how to get out of the barricade and things like that.
Oh, there's a barricade. Oh, into the house.
Yeah,
you mean.
yeah, you barricaded yourselves in the house, and
Okay.
Yeah.
So then my command will be flee.
okay.
They'll try to turn themselves into small insects.
No, they might just go in every direction possible.
Yeah, like flee from here. Flee like.
Okay.
I don't know. Yeah.
Roll another d20.
God,
Okay.
jeez, I'm not very good at this.
Yeah, you're not able to. You're kind of creeped out by the tendrils of potentially woody smoke inside of your veins. So roll another d6, please. You take another 4 damage as you feel the blood being drained from your heart directly into this staff that just pulses, and from the spongy holes, you can see your own blood starting to leak down a little bit.
Oh yeah, I'll have to level up at some point.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's yeah. I'm sure I'll get used to how to use this thing, guys. I'm sure that won't happen very, very often.
Spoken like a true heroin addict.
Yeah. By the way,
Yes.
do roll your hit dice for the level up. Yeah, I think Liam
I think it's just
also
a D8,
did.
right?
Easy.
Damn, dude.
Nice.
Yeah.
I got a 6 too.
Cool. So you can all go to edit, manage levels. If you click on your name in D&D Beyond, manage levels, and then you can set it to level 7, and set the manual HP. Just increase it by 6 each of you, and that will be it. It will add the Constitution. It will do everything, and I don't think there's any any class features or choices that you have to make.
I'd have to get
think
spells.
yeah, exactly. The wizard needs to make choices in terms of spells, but other than that,
Yeah, I get 1 Eldritch Invocation, I think, and then maybe another spell or something. I'll have to figure that out.
Okay. Alright. Okay, so you do your command word, you get your blood sucked in by the staff that then just leaks it out through its pores. And you can see all of these, for 180 feet around you, all of these blights just turn around and start walking in the opposite direction from you. At a leisurely pace. They're not really running. One thing you do notice, though, is that the ones that were outside of your voice range, radius, whatever, seeing these others going in those directions, they start to turn and follow as well.
Oh, cool.
Cool, but they are going in every direction for 360 degrees all around you.
Well, they'll be pretty thinned out eventually. I'm sure people will, How strong can these guys be, right? Are they very strong? I don't really know.
They're not very strong. In massive numbers, they are.
Well, let's hope that they're thinned out enough by the time they reach anybody that, they'll be able to handle them.
All right. I am not going to bother selecting all of those and removing them from the map. So let's assume that after a little while, it's cleared out. You start hearing some fighting noises as they probably reach the grove where the Martikov family was camped and hiding.
Oh, shit.
Well, I was wondering
that?
if we should follow them, yeah.
They found them?
Well, you probably haven't heard it because it's relatively far, but you can assume that.
Well, let's go there
they're
first.
going in that direction, by the way.
Okay, I'm gonna
Well, I want to
rush.
run
I'm
that
gonna
way.
pull in that direction.
Same.
Okay. All right. So you all reach there. You're going probably much faster than the blight, so we assume that you arrived there before they did, and we'll assume that. Yeah. We'll also assume, for brevity's sake, that they do arrive at that point near where the camp is, and you're able to fight them all off with the Martika family, who actually are relatively good at swordplay and are able to defend themselves good enough and protect the camp and the little children and all that. So you are there with them. What do you say? What do you do?
I think that your house is cleared up, man.
Okay.
You killed a bunch of stuff. And the needle blights are fleeing.
We brought you some wood for fire.
Why would we do that?
Well, and now
What would?
Davian
What are you
comes. Davian comes to talk to you. For those who weren't there last time, let me see, where is Davian, so I can show you what they look like. So it's Davian Martikov, the elder guy. There you go. As well, it looks like you are more powerful than I expected. Are you saying that you cleared the entire house? Sorry.
He looks like someone who would cough, so you're doing pretty good with the
That's in
rope.
character.
And we
Sorry.
even and we purified your wine.
Yes, I see. Well, apologizing again for doubting you. So, let me be frank with you. Tell me what it is that you require. What kind of reward you want for helping us recover our home and ridding us of those blights. And we will give it to you.
Well, Frank, the most important, obviously, is the wine flow to the different cities and towns, because obviously it's very important in this place.
Yes.
And I think any other reward that you see fit would be appreciated.
Well, the wine will flow. It will take us some time to recover a little bit. Hopefully, there are still some barrels that we can send. I will send my son right away. And well, as you know, we provide the wine for free to all of Barovia because we believe that it is very important. And I know that in the village of Barovia there have already been some riots. Some people have been killed for their stash of wine. Some people have committed suicide as they have not been able to see any reason for joy or anything like that. So wine is very important to Barovia. That is most certain. And well, I am afraid we don't share this, and I hope that I can trust you not to share this information with anyone. And you have proven yourselves to be trustworthy already, but
But you don't want us to share that you're giving your wine away for free?
No, everybody knows that. But the information that I am about to give you is another matter.
What is it, Frank? You can tell us. We're trustworthy.
Well, first of all, my name isn't Frank. It's
Oh, I'm sorry.
Davian.
Yeah, I thought you said let me be Frank, so I was letting you be Frank. My bad.
He smiles a little bit at that and says, "You are quite stupid, aren't you? But, you know, in a funny kind of way." Well, we do not have any kind of magical power, and yet the Wizard of Wines is the name of the winery. And that is because lots of people here think that there is some witchcraft, wizardry involved in creating the wine. Unfortunately, it is true. We have been gifted some very powerful magical artifacts, and those are the ones that let us create this wine. Without it, then the vines will simply wither and die, and it has already been too long. It's been a few days now that we've been in this crisis, and they've stolen our the gem that powers it, that feeds the land with its magical essence. And I am afraid that any day now, perhaps tomorrow, perhaps the day after, all the vines will have withered and died, and no wine will ever flow again in Barovia.
Okay. Where can we find this gem?
Well, there are 3 gems. One has been stolen a decade ago already, and we have no idea what it is. The second one was stolen not so long ago, actually. Um, that was with the attack of the scarecrows that we told you about earlier, that came from Beres. They have taken the gem that was responsible for creating the Red Dragon Crush. That was 3 weeks ago already. That is why Red Dragon Crush is now a thing of the past, unless we can recover that gem. And just 5 days ago, 4 days ago, the third and last gem, the one helping us create the purple mash, number 3, was stolen by these forest folk. Just as we were being overrun. We saw them take it. Then we barricaded ourselves in our home until we had to leave our home as well. I do not know where it is, but like I told you before, they have been gathering in Yesterhill, and it is quite possible that that is where they took it.
Is okay. I have an in-game question and a meta question.
Sure.
In-game question. So the gems that you're saying were stolen, they just facilitate growing the grapes?
Yes, well, this soil here is barren, you know. Barovia is not a prosperous place. And the only reason that these vines are able to grow and create these beautiful grapes that are so succulent is because of the power of these gems.
So does the gem purify the soil? Or does the gem make... And there's a reason I'm asking this. Like, does the gem purify the soil, and it's just your natural grapes that you've already had that, like, you like, this field is grape number 1, this field is grape number 2, this grape is grape number 3, then, like, that gem purifies the soil so that particular grape can grow? Or is it that the gem itself causes the grapes to grow?
A little bit of both. The way that it works is relatively obscure. As I've said, we do not have wizards amongst us. What I can tell you is that those gems have been passed down for centuries, generations. They were a gift of the Fanes. And at this point, you see the kid, well, not the kid, but his son, Adrian, come forward and say, "Father, not that again. Don't listen to it. It's just a superstition, a legend. The Fanes do not exist." Davian ignores his son and says, "Don't listen to him. He does not understand. But the Fanes are the ones who bestowed this gift on our ancestors. And when the gem is in the soil, the area around it becomes very fertile. We had 3 gems. Each one would help the grapes attain a maturity, a taste unlike anything else. And how it works, I do not know, but it helps its growth, and the quality of the grapes is dependent on the gem. And what was the meta question?
So in theory,
Alberita filter.
we know where there's two. We know where two of the gems are.
Mhm.
The third one you said has been lost for like 10 years.
Yeah.
Like in theory, could we, if we had a means of rapidly searching the area and just looking for vineyard, could we theoretically find the third gem? Like Liam's familiar flies up and flies around because the vineyard is pretty big. Like they're not small. So in theory, like I don't know how long it would take, but for a bird to fly from one end of a map to another, just look for a vineyard because then you'd know the third gem is there.
Well,
There's no guarantee that they've put it in the soil to grow wine.
Oh, shit.
It could very well just be in someone's sock drawer somewhere.
Fair point.
And so you are willing to risk your lives again for complete strangers and help us find the gems?
Sure.
Well, again, that is quite generous of you. You might want to ask Erwin about that third gem, but I do not think that he will talk.
Who?
Erwin,
That's a son?
he was a son. And
That
you
name
see
sounds
Adrian.
very familiar.
Yeah, like what? Where do I know that name from?
Adrian, his son, you see him just rolling his eyes, and he says, "I told you, father, Erwin had nothing to do with it." And Dean says, "Well, it is still his fault. If he lacked in his responsibilities, then he is responsible." And the name is definitely familiar, as well as the Martikov name.
Wait. Was he the innkeeper?
Adrian says, yes, Erwin, my brother, is innkeeper in Valaki at the Blue Water Inn. I believe you have met him already. And the father, Devian, I hate the schizophrenic switching of NPCs. He's like, that is enough talking about him. Now,
Okay. Where is
we do
Perez
not
and
require
Worcester?
you to recover all three gems. If you recover just one of them, whichever one is fine. Just the cheap wine is still better than no wine in Barovia. As long as people can get drunk and forget their sorrows, everyone will be happy.
You should think about growing potatoes and building a still, because people will get drunker a lot faster with vodka.
Well, I do not know of this vodka, but we've tried growing various kinds of things, and any potato, any vegetable or anything like that they are very small and very hard, and not the sustenance is not very good.
Okay,
Like
so
I
where
said,
are Perez and where is Yesterhill?
Yesterhill is to the south of here. I believe that you do have a map. Maybe I can show you on the map.
Sure.
So if you switch to the Barovia map, I can show it to you guys.
I don't see where the Barovia map is.
Top
At the
left.
top, you have Barovia, Wizard of Wine.
Oh, I see.
So, Yesterhill is the hill just at the border of the mists, to the south of here.
So it's here?
Yes. Berez is the swamp to the south of Arginvostholt, whom I believe you are already familiar with. You will find the ruins of Berez on the side, on the bank of the river Luna, going south. But be wary. Berez is a very dangerous place.
We heard that before.
I admit I have said that about this very thing that you've just done. So maybe I'm an old man and you can ignore me, but be careful. We dare not venture there.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, what sounds good to you? Are we going to Perez or are we going to Yester Hill?
Yester Hill seems to be closer. It's a near. It's on. We're almost there, aren't we?
Well, let me see. First of all, I would like to reward you. Like I've said, anything that you need, let us know, and it will be my pleasure. Nobody will say that Martikov did not repay his debts. So, please wait here. I'll be right back. And so you see him shuffling really slowly, going upstairs, while you remain with the rest of the reduced family, as some of the others just went to clear some of the dead bodies, started the bonfire of these things. The kids wanted to go back to their rooms and things like that. But yeah. So the treasure that was in the bedroom is being brought to you and given to you. Not all of it. Let me see. So he gives you 50 gold pieces and says, unfortunately, this is what I can afford right now, as we have quite a large family and we need to be able to protect and sustain ourselves. But this I can spare. I do know that you do not really need this money, not anymore at least. But here is something else maybe that I can help with. Information. Would you need any kind of information? We might be able to help you.
Do we have all three of the No, we only have two, right? Of the things, and the third one is still at Argenbach.
Mm-hmm.
What things? Oh, the yeah.
The what things? I'm confused.
Which we're
The
now more
artifacts.
powerful for.
What things?
The artifacts.
I have a kind of weird question.
Yeah.
You said you were attacked by scarecrows.
Yes.
And I didn't seem to see very many scarecrows out in the field of your own. Also, when we were in one of the rooms, there were a lot of ravens. Is that part of like Strahd spying on you? Because I know, aren't ravens a sign of Strahd? Like, is Strahd causing problems for you as well?
Haven't you
Ravens
heard?
are a sign of good omen here.
Yes. Haven't you heard about that, kind sir?
I'm sorry. I thought ravens were like Strahd's thing. Okay, never mind.
No.
Wouldn't that be
The
bats?
creatures of the forests, the wolves and zombies.
Got it. Okay, my bad. I misunderstood.
Ravens are our beloved pets here.
Our beloved what?
Pets.
Oh, very cool.
We use them to send messages.
Can I make an insight check on that?
Yeah, go ahead.
Hang on.
Okay. All right. What are you trying to incite with that?
I feel like there's more to it than that.
Yeah, there's definitely a smirk, and there's something more to it that he's not telling. You can sense that. You don't know what it is, though.
Okay, so do you know one of the things that we want to do is you mentioned you know that those ruins are to the south of Argonvost.
Yes.
One of the things that we're trying to accomplish is to return the bones of Argonvost to its proper resting place. Do you have any insight into Strahd's house and where such an item might be held, and if you think there's a safe way to get in and out?
Yes. Well, let's see. Ravenloft is it's quite a big place, and getting in and out is not so much a problem. In the past, even uh, Strahd has not been particularly problematic with any who come uh, in or out of his domain. And by domain, I'm talking about his castle, not the domain of Barovia itself.
Do you know if there's a particular place he might keep something like bones?
A particular place, like bones, I don't know, but he has a room that is full of bones. A a room that is probably where you will find the skull of Argynvost. I have.
So, how can people come in and out of there? Does Strahd just not care, or is he, like, isn't he omniscient of who's in the castle at any given time?
Maybe he is. I can't really reply to that, but he does not seem to care. I mean, what will you do? Go in, steal something, and then what? You can't leave Barovia. And
It's
sooner or
true.
later you die, and he gets back what you stole. And if he really wants it or really needs it, he'll just come for you, slay you, and take it back.
That's a fair point. That's a fair point.
He has been
Okay.
living for centuries, and even if by some miracle you have a way of escaping him, you will eventually wither and die, and it will become his possession again. Besides, he is a powerful wizard who can always cry for what belonged to him and find it, so you probably wouldn't be able to hide anything. He doesn't care.
Okay. Um. Okay. One last, from me at least, request. Kresk is the town we were just at that we kind of screwed the pooch on.
Yes, you did.
May I humbly request that when you are up and running, like your first delivery that you make be to Kresk, and let them know that it's compliments of whatever our group calls itself of us.
Well, let's see. We have a few options to where to send our next shipment. My son gave me the information. We have 6 barrels, which is basically enough for one shipment. That we were not yet sure who to send it to. Between Kresk, Valaki, the Vestani, the village of Barovia, those were the choices. And with the current political situation in Valaki, it's kind of a little touchy, let's say.
What do you
So,
mean, political situation?
right, you did not attend the festival of the burning sun. Well, to summarize what I know, The Baron, the Burgomaster, is now dead. His entire family slaughtered. His mansion burned to a crisp. The Lady Washter now rules Valaki. And as you may know, she is a Strahd sympathizer. Openly sympathizes with him. And all those who have spoken against Strahd have already started being executed. This morning I have heard the news.
And this is happening at Valaki?
Yes.
Would the wine make a difference with that?
No, she's evil.
I don't think it would. Washter House has been looking to seize power for a while now. With what happened a few days ago, with Strahd attacking, the Burgomaster lost his hold on the people, and the Lady Washter herself attended for the first time in years the festival, one of the Baron's festival, and incited a riot. The people killed the Burgomaster and burned his house. Then it was a simple matter to take power.
Well, then how did she invoke the people to do that?
By speaking their fears out loud. It is very simple. With a few days before the festival, she started sending people out in the streets, criers, talking about the ridiculousness of the Burgomaster's claims that all will be well. Obviously, not all will be well.
Well, those claims were ridiculous, so...
Well, yes.
Somebody's gotta be positive in a dreary place.
It's kind of difficult to judge exactly on what
What's the new campaign slogan?
what's the best thing right now between that crazy Burgomaster or this one. At least with her, we know where she stands. With the other one,
Okay, but
he played nice, but he was rotten to the core.
So he likes you?
What? What did you say, Aaron?
It sounded like you ended that at least he was siding with her.
Siding with her?
Yeah, because of where she because you understood where she stood.
Oh, siding with her. No, just it will
she's the
be...
evil you know.
Yes, exactly. The evil you know might be better than the one you don't, or the one who. Yes. What?
Looking at the map, you can't really deliver it to Barovia without going through Valaki.
That is true.
I don't think it's safe for you at this time.
Barovia is much smaller, though. Usually, we would deliver to Valaki, and then from there, continue to Barovia itself.
Do me a favor.
Usually, the Vistanis as well.
The Vistani are. I'm trying to see where they are on the map. Are they that
Well, there are two encampments in Barovia. The one near Valaki, led by I can't remember his name. Davian will definitely know his name, but the one whose daughter is Arabelle.
Luvash?
Yes, thank you. And then you have the Tserpul encampment.
Okay, so I have a feeling we're gonna have to sort out this Balaki situation, and at some point, and I think them having wine will just stabilize them. And I think we kind of want to keep them a little bit destabilized until we can sort out what's going.
Then we can make a coup d'etat and seize power in the city.
Mm-hmm.
Well, as I was saying, with the current situation in Valaki, it is a tough choice between sending it to Kresk or to Valaki itself. But
I
you
would say send it to
requested
Kresk.
Kresk, and to thank you, that will be what we will do.
Cool. Okay. So let's. Are we in agreement, guys, that we are gonna go to? Yesterhill?
Yeah.
Is that the one that's just south of us?
Yes, that would be the one.
How long of a? What time of day is it, and how far away?
So, considering that you guys took a long rest before going into the house, it took a little bit of time to clear it. You had a short rest in there. You went back. You talked. Let's say, let's just say it's almost noon, maybe, and it's a little over an hour, maybe an hour and a half to get there.
Okay. Are you guys in agreement that we should head out and go to? Yes.
Let's move.
Oh,
I
Let's do
promised
it.
you information, so let me give you one more piece of advice. I would prefer it, as you are going to Yesterhill, to do it now as soon as possible, because, like I said, I don't know if the vines will just wither and die by the end of the day, or if they will last until tomorrow. But Yesterhill is guarded by the forest folk, and the it is it is a rather large hill, and they have patrols because it is for them a sacred place. So the choice is yours.
you said they have trolls.
Patrols,
Oh,
patrolling.
trolls.
Yeah,
Well, patrols of trolls.
I do not want to
and
fuck with trolls.
they do not let anyone come near because it is a sacred place for them. So if you would like to
Oh,
sneak in, it might be better to do it at night. But like I said, I would prefer if you did go right away because of the time issue. It is your choice.
how how many people are there in there?
Uh, it depends. They have been gathering recently, but usually there are maybe 6 of them, maybe more. It depends.
That's it? Not 600?
Okay, so I would ordinarily say going at night is a good idea.
It's 6 of them. We just kill them all and be done with it.
Yeah. The issue is if we go in at night, as soon as I pull out my sword, like it's gonna be pretty obvious where we are.
That is a good point.
Like, kill that guy.
All right. So, let's switch you guys to the Barovia map. Okay. So, what do you guys want to do?
Just charge.
Okay, who just moved the thing?
It's definitely not me.
Definitely not you, huh? So
Would I ever be annoying like that?
you never. Okay, but I did not want you guys to move the token just yet. Alright. So you are right here. You bid farewell, and Davian says, thank you again, and good luck. I hope that you survive this.
Me
For
too.
For once in a long time, I am starting to have some more hope in these strange adventures that end up in Barovia. And that's it. So you start going, and um, as you do, give me a second. Give me a second. Give me a second. So you can start moving slowly down towards the thing, and I need to do my. I said slowly, or I didn't say slowly. Uh, okay. And give me a second. Where was I? And there. Technically, yeah, you should be able to see something on the map. Or wait, do I have to do this first? Can you see something on the map?
It's
Like
a
red
ship, Captain.
dots.
No,
We're
you
still
don't
on
see
the
it.
we're on the Barovia map.
Yeah, I know. Doesn't seem to work. If you click on the little if you press the N button to go to the notes layer, does it show you something?
Yesterhill?
Hmm? No.
Circle of standing stones.
Yay! It works.
You have to like click on Yesterhill, then you have to click on handouts.
Oh
Then
no,
you have to
that's not
click
what I
on
meant.
circle.
Like on the map itself, do you
Oh no.
like just below the party token?
No.
Nope.
Okay, so you
Nothing.
see on the left side of the map, there's like the token button, and then you have the template token, and then there's like a bookmark kind of thing, right?
Yeah.
Yes,
If
on
you
the
click
notes
it,
layer, I see
Oh,
it.
now I see that. Yeah.
yeah. So apparently the always show on the map, always display, it's local. It doesn't work for everyone. I thought that once I enabled it, you would all see it. But yeah, it didn't work. Okay, but that's what I was hoping for actually. So yeah, you can click it and you can see the handout directly from the map like that, which is super cool.
Okay.
All right, that's what I was getting at. Just wanted to use the
Giant
feature.
stone penises stuck in the ground.
So like halfway through, um, you arrive at the base of a small ring of standing slabs of stone. Each slab no taller than 3 feet in height, thick carpet of moss, um, all over the thing. You see a trio of carved obelisk-like slabs uh, for bubbling over the sides of a terraced cobblestone shrine 3 layers tall. At the center of the shrine stands a single stone slab, its smooth face washed clean by millennia of wind and water, save for a myriad of carved symbols and runes. A single raven rests upon the slab and caws mockingly as you approach.
Is that crow mocking us? Let's beat it up.
He might be mocking you. You don't know.
That's funny, Crow.
Right? Are you passing it by?
Well, I did
This-
ask the
this-
Crow if what was funny.
I don't know if we can't talk to these crows anymore.
But yeah, we lost the
No.
cats.
Mm-hmm.
So
It's got this thing's got to be something, right? These stones.
They look rather prominent and they seem to be there for a purpose or something.
what do we recognize any of the writing or the runes or whatever?
None of you seem to recognize it. Do Liam do a history check?
Sure thing.
You're not sure. It might look like an ancient form of druidic, but looks kind of similar, but you're not sure. Okay. What do you do?
Can I ritual cast comprehend languages?
Sure.
Okay.
All right. So you sit around the place waiting for the ritual to finish as you try to comprehend the language. Um, in the meantime, does anyone want to do something for those 10 minutes?
Well, we're near the woods, right? So I might as well craft some arrows because I have nothing else to do.
Sure.
Can I do a perception check?
Yes, go ahead.
A 21.
That's a nice perception. Um, so you poke around, you notice the way that those stones seem to be not cut, but the way that they are, the way that they've been tempered with time, they seem to be ancient, really, really old. And it reminds you of similar kind of stones, not in the same arrangements or anything like that, but it does remind you of the obelisks that you found near the windmill. They seem to have the same quality of time to them.
And this is before we get to Yester Hill?
Yeah, it's not very far. You can already see the hill behind it, um, but it's just before. Yeah.
Okay. I'll let the
Um,
group know that.
okay. You can, Liam, read the lines, and it does seem to be Druidic runes that you immediately recognize with comprehend languages. And it seems to say, "Here lies Kavan the Bloodsinger. May his spirit guide us through the trials of the Lady's Tree."
This is a grave, then.
Yeah.
Is there like
And
a
and
tomb
just
somewhere?
above these runes, and Irene noticed this as well as she was trying to investigate the place. You see the image of a long spear whose carved tip seems to be dripping blood, that is just carved into the stone slab above these runes.
Like there's a carved spear
No, like
in the stone.
like a carving that looks like kind of like a drawing of a spear, not like a spear carved from stone.
Okay, so there's like an etched
Yes.
spear that is somehow dripping blood.
It's not dripping blood, it's just the imagery looks like the tip of the spear
Oh.
drips blood. Yeah.
Got it.
Yeah. Sorry, a little confusing.
I like that decoration.
I wonder if the ladies three is referring to those ladies at the windmill that made the children.
The ones we scared away? And we killed one of them.
They killed one of them.
Might be. Alright. What else you guys want to do?
So there's nothing else that I see, like so there's no like tomb or anything.
Um, not that you can see, just that central slab of stone.
Does the slab of stone move?
Move? Not
Can
really.
I use the wand to detect magic?
Yeah, you can use the wand. You cast Detect Magic. You don't seem to notice anything magical about this place.
Alright, that's what I thought. I just wanted to be sure.
Yeah.
Would the wand that you just used be able to identify things underneath stone?
For a small layer, yeah.
Oh, but these stones look big in the picture.
I believe it's 3 feet of dirt or a foot of stone.
Something like that, yeah.
So if there was something theoretically underneath the center stone, detect magic wouldn't.
Probably.
can I see if there's if the center stone moves it?
Are you gonna try and push on it?
Yeah.
Okay. Do a strength check.
I could help him, but I don't think that's. I
I
don't think we're gonna achieve anything.
All right.
Oh, with that roll, I achieve nothing.
As you
I can help him.
press your hands on it, Ozzy, and start to push, you're not able to make it bulge because even before you put much pressure on it, you hear a whisper, a deep voice seeming to be carried on the wind. And it says to you, "Long have I waited for ones who are worthy." Approach, all of you. Approach my monument, such that I may look upon you.
Trap.
Is the monument yesterday?
What?
Is the monument he's talking about at Yesterhill?
No, it's the thing right in front of us.
Okay, so I thought I have approached it.
Yeah, that's why I said all of you. Because everyone heard this. It's just, it triggered when you touched it.
Alright, I'll stand next to Ozzy.
Sure, I'll walk up, I guess.
I'd probably be pretty close already.
Okay, and Tehanu?
I'd be walking up, but ready to dodge anything that comes.
Okay. So the raven is still atop the monument, looking at you. And as you've all approached in front of this thing, you get the feeling of the wind changing. And you see a shimmering in the air as an apparition shifts and materializes in front of you. You see a tall, broad-shouldered, well-muscled man with long dark hair. He looks like a barbarian, and he has a pair of bloody handprints upon his chest. His face is not that good. One of his eyes is missing. He has a gaping, ragged socket in his place. And he carries with one hand, resting it on his shoulder, his spear. One whose tip seems to be constantly dripping blood.
That's cool.
And he says, "Welcome. How may
Welcome.
I call you?"
Welcome to what?
Well, welcome to Barovia. Welcome to my last resting place. I am just being polite, welcoming you.
Well, thank you. But who exactly are you?
My name is Kazan. I
Kazan.
am.
Is that-
Wait,
is that
with
did I
an
just say
H?
Kazan? Kavan,
You did.
sorry. I meant Kavan, the
Oh,
blood
Kavan.
singer.
I was about to say I've got your armor right here. He's following me. By the way,
Are you-
where is?
Oh,
Are you
yeah.
related to Are you related to Kazan then?
No, I do not know of Kazan. By the way, quick recap. Irina was with the armor. Thank you, I totally forgot about her and the armor. You clearly have noticed so far that Invincible has probably died or something because you weren't able to communicate with him or call him up.
Yeah, I don't have it. I don't have my summon steed prepared, so
Okay.
I can't summon.
Okay, so you don't have him with you right now.
I won't. I'm gonna prepare that spell after a long rest.
Yeah.
But I can't summon him. So
Okay.
Can you not ritual cast it?
Around noon, Tony Stark fell to pieces again.
I would have said
With
Kazan
us.
again.
Okay. So Kazan and he's back up until noon the following day, and as you leave, Irina is still with you, I assume, or do you want to drop her off somewhere, or do you want her to be protected by Tony Stark and leave them behind, or bring them with you, or just questions we need answered. Because we just forgot about that. Well, I did.
Well, I feel safer if she's with us.
Yeah, so just keep him with us.
Okay, cool. And so, yeah, let's go back to the thing. Kavan, not Kazan. Okay? So, my name is Kavan, the Blood Singer.
Did you say the blood?
Blood Singer. That is what they
the
call
blood
me.
singer. Okay.
It is also the name of my spear. I was once a great warrior of this land, of Serunos, before everything happened. Now,
Oh,
it
did
is called...
Strahd steal your eye socket?
No, that was a Delmorian. I was long dead before Strahd even invaded this land and renamed it Barovia. I was there when it was still called Delmor, and there even before, when our people called it Serunos. I was there when our tribe divided, and when the strife led to countless deaths. I had seen it all. As chief of the forest people of my tribe, it was my responsibility to prevent that from happening, but I failed. Now, I live on as a ghost, as a spirit. All I can do is witness what has become of my tribe, witness how their mind got corrupted, how the love of the forest, of nature, of the animals, and all within the earth has become a hatred for everything. It has become a corruption upon the land. My descendants taking part in blood magic, rituals, serving this demon who calls himself Count Strahd von Zarovich. That is not a man, but a demon. He has corrupted my people, and they worship him. I have come to help you, to tell you that you are on your way to a sacred place that is to be defiled. A ritual is taking place right now. A dangerous ritual.
Where is it being taken place?
At the top of Yesterhill.
Oh,
Are rituals happening there right now?
Yes.
we're very close to there. We can stop it.
If you tell us how. It's
maybe.
killing all of your tribesmen, I mean.
Killing all of them, preventing them from speaking the words of the ritual. That will disrupt it. If you can spare them, better. If you cannot, I understand.
How do we know what those words are?
The words are druidic chants. They are fueled by blood magic. Simply stop it. Stop the chanting. And
And
that,
what is driving that chant?
what do you mean?
How would you stop it besides slitting a bunch of throats?
Well,
Is there a way to silence them or to convince them to stop?
ask your wizard, perhaps.
We can probably kick something up.
I am simply informing you that the ritual is taking place, and that the whisperings of ravens have told me that an emissary of the Dark One will be present for this event. Be careful.
Okay, I think we can handle it.
You said emissary of what?
An emissary of the Dark One, the devil.
The Strahd's army.
Yes. Perhaps one of his trusted advisors will be there.
Oh, tell me about these stones that we're at. Can we call upon you anytime we visit here? And what about the stones we saw near the windmill in the center of this land? Did they have similar properties? Do you have a friend there?
Those stones, as well as similar ones on Yesterhill, are shrines, sacred shrines to the fanes of Serunos. The fanes are magical creatures, beautiful, pure. They were the goddesses of this land, long before Strahd, long before the Delmorians even took this land from us. Those shrines have been desecrated, and restoring them to their former glory is something that you could do. If you were to hallow those shrines, the power of the Fanes will return.
To hollow them?
Hallow. Make them sacred again.
Undesecrate them.
Yes.
Make them hallowed ground.
Yes.
Like add holy where there is currently unholy.
The Fanes
Okay.
are holy, and they
How
have
do we
been.
how do we hallow them then?
That I cannot answer.
Okay.
We just throw holy water at them?
Perhaps, but it might take
We-
more than that.
Do we put some Windex?
That works.
I mean, I heard it worked at a Greek wedding, so
Yes. This place, this monument to my former glory, was erected to remember my passing. but it is not a shrine. Simply a mausoleum for my bones. It also used to be a mausoleum for my spear, but that had been stolen long ago.
Stolen by who?
The enemy of my tribe.
Who's that?
Random name. Steve.
Do we know where we can find Steve and your cool ass spear?
I believe he has been dead for centuries.
So what happened to your spear then?
Passed down generation to generation.
Steve the Third probably has
Or
it.
maybe
It-
buried
it's
with him
probably-
as well.
It's probably owned by his douchebag grandson named Kevin.
Yes.
But what if we could recover your spear?
Well, I believe none of you may be worthy to wield it.
Not
Well,
even
you
if
know,
we recovered it from the person who stole it from you? I feel like that would make us pretty worth.
I
Are
think what
any
he's
of
saying
you
is
one with
we lack the
nature?
proficiency to use it.
Come on, you can use
Probably
a spear, Hazzy. You can stab
Hmm?
people. How hard could it be?
I don't know. I don't use spears.
I believe that if you are not one with nature.
I hear Brittany uses them really well.
Who?
I'm 2 with nature, 3 even.
Brittany,
Um,
Britney
Leave Brittany
Spears.
alone.
uh, so
Okay,
what
well,
were you
fine. We
saying?
won't keep your spear secrets. We didn't want to help you anyway. All right, let's go. Yeah, okay. Let's go and break up this ruckus that's up the top of the hill there.
Good luck.
Thanks,
And,
man. Let's go.
Thanks for the warning.
and may the Seeker be with you.
And also with you.
All right.
Numine Patria et Filii Seeker Santi.
What? I felt like that
Ah.
was
That was
some
Latin.
Latin, yeah.
Okay, so we move forward, or what time are we going till? By the way,
Huh?
I'd kind of like
I'm-
to stop in about 10 minutes.
Yeah.
that's why I'm asking. Like, if we're stopping soon, we probably want to stop short of engaging the next gesture.
Well,
Yeah.
let's get to the hill and see what's up.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
I was going to do like basically, okay, you arrive at the base of the hill, this is what you see, and let's call it for the night. So yeah,
Okay.
let me see. Okay, let me preload this map, and I got to place your, where is it? And playable characters. Esmeralda, Irina, Amnon, Ozzy, Tony Stark, Tehanu, Iron, Liam, and I think that's all of you. Okay, and we can switch here. So as you approach, let me read you the description of this thing. Where is it? Yester Hill. Okay. So the trail through the thick woods lead to a hill covered with dead grass and cairns of black rock. Dark, ominous clouds gather high above, and a single bolt of lightning strikes the hilltop. And special effects. Where's my? I hate this thing. I can't recognize any shit in here. Okay. Bolt of lightning. Yay. West of the hill, the land, the woods, and the sky vanish behind a towering wall of fog. So, as you get closer and closer, you can feel the corruption on the land. You can see the trees are more dead. They are more creepy. Less greenery and more just black wood. And it just feels like the the light itself is disappearing. The sky getting more gray, the mist getting a little thicker as you approach. And as you get to Yesterhill, you see this huge cloud above it. Thunders just striking at various intervals right onto the top of the hill. The hill is rather large. I will do a quick reminder for you guys that the actual scale is 50 feet per square. Okay? So it's gigantic. I will also show you, where is it? Yeah, sure. I'll show you guys this thing, which is kind of a side
Oh, it's
view.
a cake.
Yeah, it's kind of a side view, so you can see pretty high, 400 feet up. It's like 1 mile, a little over a mile across. There's some stuff at the top, but you can see it has like tiered levels, and on each tier, or at least a couple of these tiers, you have multiple cairns, stone black rocks, just dropped all around the hill. And yep, that's the thing. Amnon is visiting the place. um,
I say we just eat the hill.
all right. So you arrive at the bottom of it, and that's where we're going to stop for the night.
All right, was a good sesh.
Cool.
Yeah.
Thanks, guys.
Cool,
Yeah.
cool. I'm just gonna drop my live stream. BRB. Well, thanks all for watching, and see you next week for the actual Yesterhill combat and all that. And I'm back.
I'm gonna try to start the critical role.
Oh yeah, you have Critical Role to watch. It's a special or something, you said?
It's a one shot by Taliesin.
Oh,
no.
yeah.
It's a Cthulhu one.
Oh man,
Oh.
that's gonna be fun. That is
And
very
it's-
Taliesin.
Where do you
And-
watch that?
Twitch.tv.
Twitch.tv/Geek and Sundry.
No, slash critical role.
Oh, they changed. That's right. I forgot.
Yeah, they are probably still friends, but they're not affiliated anymore with them. Let's see. Let's stop the music. Call of
Put the
Cthulhu.
video.
That sounds like a lot of fun. I need to
Well,
watch what this
It's up
Call of
freaking
Cthulhu is.
Taliesin Jaffe's alley because he's
Mhm.
super Mr. Goth Boy. So
What the fuck? Oh my god! They have Ashley Birch in there.
Mhm.
And who is this one? Wait, the one with the glasses is Marisha Ray?
Marisha's in it, Travis is in it,
Okay.
and the best part is Travis is a total scaredy cat. And so
Yeah, that's
So
true.
funny.
That is true.
Is
It's-
it me or going to /critical role? It just says it's empty in here.
Huh?
I don't see anything. Like there's a bright
ROLE,
video.
not ROLL.
And
Linked the video. I linked the on-demand video that you can start watching right now.
Okay.
Yeah, I was.
In general.
Oh, video is only available to subscribers. On YouTube, probably they have it.
Anyways,
Oh, I
Going
can
live.
see it on
Bounce.
Twitch. It works.
Yeah, you can
Yeah,
see
same.
live, but you
Yeah,
can't
just
see like the
like-
beginning.
Good night.
Right.
Good
You're
night.
just gonna be like 35 minutes late, or 30 minutes late.
Let me just go see here's Critical Role. Do they have live? It's not live on YouTube?
They've never been live on YouTube.
With Geek and Sundry, I remember watching them live on
They're
YouTube.
not Geek and Sundry?
I thought they were still doing live on YouTube. Apparently not.
No, I think all their YouTube stuff comes in a couple days after. to get
Yeah,
more
yeah, I know, but
subscribers.
it was streaming live on both Twitch and YouTube. And then once it stopped being live, the VOD was only on Twitch, and then like a week later, it was on YouTube.
Okay.
But the
I didn't
live
know.
show was on both at the same time. So that's why I'm surprised. But I guess it's only Geek and Sundry. Or maybe, let me see.
Oh well,
Yeah.
since I'm not a subscriber, I can't actually watch this
Yeah,
then.
VOD
So
is
I'm
only
gonna
for
go eat something.
subscribers. Just wait for a few days and then you'll be able to watch it from the beginning. But it definitely looks like something that I would want to watch. I've had so little time lately though. But yeah, I like how they're dressed. Looks so much fun. And I was like, wait, Laura Bailey changed a lot.
That's not Laura
And that's
Bailey.
why I said, "Oh my God, it's Ashley Burch," because it finally
Yeah.
hit me, you know. But yeah, I'm really bad with faces, and you know how many episodes I've watched of Critical Role, and I was like, she looks different. I think her hair is different, and then yeah, I'm really bad with faces. But yeah, and Marisha, I kind of I don't at all recognize her. I'm
Oh.
like the way that she smiled at some point, I was like, that looks like Marisha's smile. Maybe it's the same face. And I tried to imagine without the glass, and I was like, yeah, maybe. That's why I asked. That he said, yeah, she's in there. I'm like, okay, cool. That's her.
Yeah. Anyways, I'm gonna switch over to watching it.
Yeah. All right. Well,
End
have
this
fun.
session.
Cool.
Have a good
Thanks.
night.
Good night.
Yeah, have a good night, guys. That was fun.
Good night,
Night.
Dylan. By the way, how's your friend? Last week you were answering,
Oh yeah,
and
I was
I was
gone.
still streaming, so I muted quickly because it's personal stuff.
Oh yeah, for
Then
sure.
the other said he was kind of okay, but wanted to ask.
Yeah, no, he's doing better. He's done with all of his surgeries finally.
Okay.
So it's kind of just now like the long road to getting better. But I mean,
Mhm.
he's in really good spirits considering like his legs are messed up.
Yeah,
So, but
but
luckily, like a lot of the damage was kind of restricted to his legs. Like he broke his arm in a few places, but that was
okay.
fixed up, and
Like no
he's
internal damage.
no, he had a little bit early on, but it was only his liver,
Okay.
and so that kind of fixed itself pretty quickly. And then
Yeah.
he had a blood clot forming in his neck, but I think that's kind of easy for them to take care of,
Uh huh.
just with like blood thinners and prescriptions and stuff like that. And he's not moving around, so it's not that bad, I don't think.
Okay.
So now that he's kind of done all of his surgeries, it was a long time for him to get all of his surgeries done because you just kind of go on a list for
Yeah.
surgery,
Yeah.
and if someone comes in from an ambulance or something like that, then you just get pushed back.
Mhm.
So he was pushed back for a while, but now that he's done all of them, it's basically just like get better. Like he's just on the road to recovery now, essentially.
Okay.
So kind of every day he'll be getting better and better. I mean, it'll still be a long process,
Mhm.
but he, I think, has moved out of the trauma ward and will be moving to a place in like out of Ottawa into Pembroke, where I live,
Okay.
to get some help, like to basically start living and
Okay.
like get back into the swing of things. It's like an old age home that they put him into,
Yeah.
like a place that has like wheelchair
Continued care,
accessibility and that
basically.
kind of stuff. But yeah, yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, he's doing well. He's doing pretty good, all things considered. I mean, he's still kind of
Yeah.
laying in a hospital and whatnot, but
Uh-huh.
I was able to set him up with like um, a computer, like a little like tablet
Uh-huh.
slash computer that runs Windows 10, so he could get Steam on there and can get on some games. So
Yeah.
I see him kind of sitting on there playing games every once in a while, which I'm sure it does wonders for his like sanity.
Yeah. Clearly.
So